Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for December 2014. In honor of the holiday season, I'm laying out the Star Tarot spread and an additional card from Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. At the beginning of this video, there is a photograph of your actual card layout before the video starts. So, the first card in your reading today, Pisces, which is at the heart of the matter, you have the Star. That's an excellent card to start your reading with. This is God and the angels hearing your prayers, your wishes and desires, and your wishes coming true. This is them delivering what you've been wishing for and hoping for to have happen in your life. I feel that some of you Pisces have actually felt very stumped by some people in your life. And I do see some of you going round and round in your mind about how you can improve your life and make your life better. I do feel that you've gone through a period of some opposition where people have been coming into your life, or that people in your life have been coming to you and kind of taking advantage of you, or causing disruptions for you comes up. I feel that you've been like troubled and plagued by too many things in your past. But I feel that you're really starting to overhaul your life, like give your life the once over. I feel that you are being guided by your spirit guides to take a more active and participating role in giving and healing to others, like altruistic ventures, possibly dealing with self-help groups, also involving, homeless people that are down and out. I'm seeing you involved with people through your church, getting involved in spiritual or religious groups or subjects. And I feel that there is talk of giving motivational speeches or talking to others is coming up here. I feel that you're going to be delivering some messages or trying to help people see the light. And that could cover so many Pisces out there. It all depends on which Pisces you are. Maybe you're psychic and you're giving people psychic readings and spiritual messages. Maybe you're a Pisces that's involved with, different self-help groups or healing groups. It could be you're very involved in your church and dealing with, maybe mothers that have been abused, or, people that are in shelters. I'm just getting, you're really getting pushed by the spirit world to really help others and give to others, that this is healing for you. Actually, it's actually, as you heal and help others, your life is getting healed and helped. So that's what comes up there. In the position, Pisces, of the present, you have another great card. You have Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles here to me is divine blessings of financial abundance coming to you. I do feel that many of you have really tuned into a higher power, and this is taking your breath away. I feel many of you have found your true spiritual center and core. You really are instituting a lot of these programs and plans to help others. And I see you, they're showing me you taking other people by the hand and helping them and leading the way. For some of you Pisces, I do feel you're also going to be getting gifts of cash from other people. Now, this is a general reading, Pisces, so these messages I'm getting may not all apply to you. But I do feel there's some of you Pisces, may not be the same Pisces on the spiritual path. It could be for some of you, no. I do pick up money coming to you from other people. And for those of you that have been waiting for a grant or some other kind of finances to come through for you, I feel that you are going to receive it. This is going to be giving you a boost or a leg up to your finances, and some of you are going to be using it for educational purposes. Could also be paying back schooling and paying back school loans. Some of you are going to be using it for schooling. Some of you are going to be using it to pay for schooling for others, like if you have children. I just get a lot of this money seems I'm just getting this money seems to be allotted for educational purposes, whether you're the one receiving it, paying back a loan, or giving it to loved ones you care about to help them with their schooling. Either way, I do feel like this money is in regard to education. I do feel like you're on a little bit of a happier footing than I've gotten before, because I feel like your life is starting to flow on a more even keel. Less rockiness, less bumpiness, less distractions, less annoyances from other people. I just feel like it's running along more smoothly for you than it has been in the past, especially 7 to 8 months or even up to a year. I feel like there was far more bumpier and disruptive times going on there. Again, for many of you, I see advancement in your psychic abilities or psychic development happening. So for some of you Pisces that have an interest in that, I do see you studying and educating yourself and learning, taking classes, and advancing yourself in the world of dealing with psychic subjects, talking to spirit guides, receiving clairvoyant messages, whatever it is you're interested in, I do seeing that pick up. Now, in the position of intellect, you have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, to me, this is an air sign male that would come in very forcefully into your life. It's usually a Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Now, on the negative side of this card, he can be very arrogant, cause a lot of trouble with his words. He can be brutally frank. He can cause trouble with his truths, or he can be extremely deceptive and disruptive. If he's on the positive side of this Knight of Swords, he comes in very boldly with news, information, trying to sort out a problem, get to the heart of the matter, get to the truth of the situation. But either way, this guy comes in very forcefully no matter what. He doesn't come sauntering in casually. He's going to come in with force and take bold action or affect you that way. You will be affected by him boldly and forcefully. For many of you Pisces, this is a brother or a friend. I feel like it really comes up for you that you're going to be talking to him and gathering information. He has a lot to say. He also has a lot to say on your behalf. He's going to be giving you some sense of community spirit and something to think about. I do feel that for some of you, he's going to come and talk to you about getting some assistance from you or aid about some problem he is having. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be asking you for money. This could be advice or a shoulder to lean on or a sounding board. That's how he comes up first. I feel that you are going to help him, but I do pick up that you're going to be giving him the what for, because you are going to feel like he's been his own worst enemy and been the source of much of the problems and destructions he may be facing in his life right now. It's not that you're not going to be supportive, but I do feel like you yourself are going to be brutally frank and tell this guy what he really needs to hear. You're going to be coaching him and giving him a shoulder to lean on, but I do feel you are also going to be instructing him that he needs to take responsibility. I feel like he's had the tendency of sloughing things off to other people or pointing the finger and saying it's somebody else's fault, it's the other guy's fault, or just not shouldering burdens and responsibilities in his life that he really needs to be. You want him to be accountable. I feel like he has a hard time coping with his emotions right now, and that his emotions are running through the gambit with him, like whatever's going on internally with him. You may find for some of you Pisces, he may come in, this could be a different guy for some of you, that he comes in and says that he's got a little bit of an axe to grind with you, like you owe him some money. So he's a different guy for some of you Pisces. For some of you, he's the one that I already talked about. For some of you, he's a guy with a little bit of an axe to grind with you. And I do feel if he's that guy to you that comes in wanting some money, I do feel like you may give him half of what he's asking for. The number $3,000 comes up here. So for some of you, I don't know, you may be having to give somebody $3,000 or half of that, or that is half. For those of you that he is a guy that's down on his luck too. He comes in some different ways. Wow, he's a bit of a confusing guy. And many of you have seen this happen with him before. For some of you, I feel you're going to be asking him to look at things differently and to take a different approach. For some of you, if he's your son, I feel like you're going to be getting him out the door, like kind of kicking him in the butt and getting him to get out the door and get on his own. So, wow, he comes up as even like a son for some of you. And believe it or not, in that case, I know it's the holiday time, you know, Christmas and other holidays in the month of December. And you may say, I would never do that. But I feel like even in the month of December, you may be saying, yo, you know, get out into the world on your own. Surprisingly so, but I do see you taking a hardline approach with this guy. So, wow, he comes in quite a few different scenarios for you Pisces out there. So hopefully those messages are going to make sense to some of you. In the position of emotions, Pisces, you have the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is charitably giving money to others joyously. It can also be you receiving money from others, also not only people, but banking institutions, financial institutions. It can also symbolize that. It does really come up for those of you that have applied for a loan, especially for school or a housing or even a grant from the government. I do feel that you're going to receive it. I feel it comes in for you now. Now through March is the arc of time where I feel that you get this money. And I do feel that many of you are going to feel very grateful, like God and the universe and the angels have heard your prayers. Again, I go back to the star card at the center of your reading. I do feel really that is what is coming through for you. That is some of the blessings that you've been praying for that you are going to receive. So I actually see some of you getting money in two ways, but money comes up here twice for you in this layout. So that's good news, Pisces. It's always good to get a boost up financially when you can get it. So I do feel that some of your financial problems are starting to ease up. Some of you are using this money to get started on your own in your own business. I'm also hearing that. I hear from many of you, you really are wise to get out there and get the ball rolling in your life in these plans, because I'm picking up if you don't do that, you could be prone to some self-sabotage and depression. So be guarded with that and make sure you're getting things rolling. I do feel that some of you Pisces are going to be talking to financial advisors. If you're in school or going off to college, or you're in schooling, it could be through your college. If you're trying to get a business going and started, this could be financial advisors that are your own personal advisors or through banks. I just feel that you are going to be getting some financial advice comes up here. You have really got to harness this energy and run with it. You're not the first sign I'm getting that for. So there's probably some planetary influences at play here in this month of December, because I really do feel like this month is an action month. Also January, but I really feel like balls are rolling here forward, like getting the projects going, the gears are turning, get it going. I'm getting that happening for a lot of signs, and especially for yours. Yours is one that I'm hearing it for very strongly. See, because I get that you've got prosperity and abundance like lying right there, right in front of you. So you have to go forward to get it. Not all of it is going to come to you, but a lot of it will on its own through, the channels I've already discussed. I also pick up that now you're going to be gaining a lot of respect from others at this time. But you have to take initiatives and take the steps, because, you're getting a lot of things coming to you right now, which is positive, but don't sit back on your laurels and think everything's going to roll to you. You are going to, now you've got to, get going with it. And I really feel that you're going to be gathering a lot of steam, especially, I know this is far out, but the guides do like to predict. I do feel that in the month of September and October, like in the fall seasons coming up, not the one we're in now, but I do feel that your career, whatever you're trying to do, if you're getting it off the ground, doesn't matter if you're working for yourself, working for somebody else, just graduating from college, whatever it is, your career is really going to start rolling forward very well in the months of September and October of 2015. That's going to be a great time of joy and happiness for you. And I also I'm feeling some romantic undertones here too. So I feel like your romantic life is also going to be on the upswing at that time, and feeling pretty good in the love sense shows up. I'm getting the undercurrents of that. In the next card in your reading of what you desire, Pisces, I do see the Queen of Swords here. Now, the Queen of Swords is an air sign female. This is either a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius female. The Queen of Swords she can be quite a character. She can be quite a piece of work in good ways and in bad ways. She's very communicative. She's very wise. She's very high intellectually. She's good at solving problems, getting to the heart of the matter, getting to the truth of situations. But she can also be quite frank with her thoughts and bold with what she has to say, which can cause some trouble. She can also, on the negative side of the Queen, say some things that aren't truthful, and she can be prone to anger, depression, like swirly emotions can happen with her. So kind of like that hurricane swirling. So I pick up that this woman is somebody that has been very true blue for you, actually, Pisces. She's very supportive of you, and she's either been there for you in dark times or would be there for you in dark times. She has the energy of a very caring, loving spirit. She does like to be in control at times, and I do get that issues from her past seem to swirl around her at times. This woman really cares about you and likes you. She thinks you've got a lot on the ball. She's very supportive of you. She sees you as somebody that has great abilities and talent. She's very generous of spirit, like giving, loving nature comes up again. She's quite frank and bold with her opinions. You've talked to her about many subjects, and I get that she's a good person to lean on for support. She can also be helpful financially supportive at times. Wow, she comes in for you as so many people possibilities here. I do feel she's a soulmate to you. Now, soulmates can be sisters, mothers. They're not all necessarily, lovers or, wives or, love mates. They're not always that. They can be other people in your family, even friends too. So a soulmate is not necessarily a lover. So when I pick up about this woman, I'm going to tell you, I hate to give you such a general comment here, but I feel like she is your soulmate. So keep in mind what I just said, because for some of you, she comes in as a partner. She has had partnership on her mind. That could be partnership in romance and love. That could also be partnership in business or in friendship, business or friendship as well. I feel that for some of you, she's had a little bit of harbored some grievances for you and would toward you and would like to see you straighten out your life or elevate your life or improve your life. She's got a great deal of depth to her personality, and she is someone who has been known to not like to take no for an answer. I do feel that for some of you Pisces, you have had a bit of a hard time dealing with her at times, but not always. I feel like there's a lot of emotions that shift and change between you and this person. For some of you, like I said, she's a lover or a love partner or a wife or a girlfriend. Or for some of you, I also pick up that she could be a friend. She also has a strong sisterly friend energy that circles around you. And for some of you, she could even be your mother. It all depends on which Pisces you are and which Queen of Swords she is, because she runs the gamut, but she is ultimately, regardless of who she is, what role she plays, she is a soulmate to you, and she is someone that thinks highly of you and has your best interests at heart and cares about you, that and wants to see what's best for you and your life to elevate and improve. That's what she comes in as, the strongest. You can divide her up into any which way you want about what role she plays, because she really does run the gamut here. Now, Pisces, in the position of what has yet to happen, I hate this card. I'm so sorry. Don't be upset for me that it's with me, that it's here. I don't like it, Pisces. You have the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is a card to me that can symbolize somebody passing away in your life. They may have already done so recently. This could also be being betrayed or stabbed in the back. That can also be indicated with this card as well. I feel for some of you Pisces, this it's like talking to you about surrendering or letting go of your ego. That some things that have been ego driven for you have caused some problems in your life. And I feel that some of you Pisces are being reminded of past mistakes, and, as a reminder or a warning to not repeat them. I also hear for some of you Pisces, I feel that you're going round and round in circles in your life, and that you feel like maybe there's some situations where you have or had bitten off more than you can chew. And I feel that some of you are really going through some decision-making processes in your mind about who to cut out of your life, who to let go of, and who to keep. Like, it's weird. I feel like you're doing some restructuring or overhaul on your social circle. And I feel that some of you are tired of doing the same old things in the same old routine and tired of some kind of rut. And I feel that many of you are going to be getting out of your social circle or social scene that you've been in and getting into a new one. I do get for some of you Pisces, you're going to be talking to some people at a distance, and travel is indicated. For some of you Pisces, I do feel that you're going to be moving out of the state that you're in. You could be moving to quite a distance for some of you, but I do feel that some of you may be moving to, if you do not live in warmer climates, I do feel some of you are going to be moving further south. I pick up Florida. I'm also picking up Georgia and North Carolina and South Carolina. So if you're listening to this and you live in some northern states, I feel you may actually be moving south. But whatever Pisces you are, it doesn't matter. I do pick up some of you will be moving. This could take place as early as January. But I also pick up if you're not moving then, you could be getting started to get your house ready for sale or starting to pack up boxes and putting them in storage or moving things out of your home. I do also see that. In the position of your outcome today, Pisces, you have the Empress. And the Empress is in the is a card to me that symbolizes creation. It's the number 3 of creation. This card symbolizes birth of a child, birth of an idea, and it's also like the Mother Earth card. It's very nurturing. I'm hearing it's advising you to get out and about and seeking new pathways of new instruction and education. And I hear that you really need to be taking serious look at some serious subjects and really planning some things out for your future now. It's like crucial planning time is what's coming up. She shows up here to give you the oomph or the impetus for change. I'm also hearing like it's time to be the snowball rolling down the hill and gathering more snow and picking up steam and getting bigger as you go down this hill. Because I'm hearing that you've kind of been like the snowflakes that have gone adrift. So you're taking some more serious looks at things in your life. I feel like you're doing a lot of planning and mapping things out about what courses you want to go in, what classes you want to take, if you want to move, if you're going to move, getting things ready for that. I feel like you're overhauling your finances. I feel many of you are going to be doing financial planning, getting wills together, just gathering up, like doing a lot of planning for your future, taking some things seriously. I do feel that some of you are really going to be getting some things going with some new businesses. I feel like you're kind of like at this jump off point, like you're at the edge of this cliff and you're ready to jump and you're going to take the steps necessary. I hear you're also going to start to really begin to believe in yourself more, which is going to enable you and put you in a better position to sell yourself on at work and through businesses and career on any projects. Like I'm seeing you believing in yourself more, so it enables you to sell yourself better to others. For those of you starting a new business, I really feel the arc of time there is March through May. I really feel like your income that you yourself are going to be generated looks very elevated in the month of August, especially June through August. I just see you so much happier with your life and the way things are rolling and going and moving in your life in all the way around romance, finances, everything you're doing, business, just your life in general, especially in the fall months coming up. But I do feel you've got a lot of planning and strategies to work out and work on right now in this month of December and in January, getting your ducks in a row, financially speaking, and also planning for your future. I'm really seeing that highlighted, especially in the month of December and January. And those of you that are getting ready or thinking of moving, actually packing up boxes and possibly traveling at a distance or out of your state to look at homes in another location of where you potentially could be moving to, especially in the southern states I'm picking up. So Pisces, I hope that was helpful to you. Now the card you have that showed up today in the Doreen Virtues Healing with the Angels card, you got Surrender and Release. That was the card for you from her Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. Surrender and Release. I feel like you're now instituting change in every which way. And I feel like you have gone through a metamorphosis, and that you're really getting ready to tackle uh, new plans and projects, or laying the groundwork for them is really coming up. And I know I see you looking back like, oh, I could have done better. I could have done this better, or maybe I could have changed something or done this a little differently. But I'm seeing you more at peace and at ease with your past and yourself, and believing in yourself more. And this is where you're really going to step into it and start being of assistance and helpful to others. You're really going to be linking yourself with new situations and new people. That's what I see coming up through this card. So I want to say thank you so much, Pisces, for watching and sharing my videos. Thank you for liking them and for subscribing and Google Plusing. If you're interested in having a private reading with me, I have my link posted at the end of this video, www.theluckymermaid.com. That's my website. It's also posted below this video. If you're interested in a reading, you would go to my order page and schedule your appointment on the online scheduling calendar, and then go back to my order page and make your payment for your reading, because I need you to pay for that at the time you schedule. I have a waiting list that's very long, so please make your payment to hold your reading. Otherwise, I have to cancel appointments that are not paid for, and I don't want to do that. Also, in the spirit of giving for this holiday season, if you go to my Facebook page, on my Facebook page, The Lucky Mermaid LLC, that's my Facebook page, there is a contest that you can enter to win a free reading. I'm giving away 3 free readings for the month of December, and the details for that contest can be found on my Facebook page. Please don't forget to like my page as well and enter the contest, and hopefully you'll win. I want to say, Pisces, I hope you have a fantastic month of December and a very Merry Christmas and happy holiday season full of joy and blessings. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.